Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the importance of having a business plan. You know, it really doesn't matter if you're in a small or big business. It is really important to get those ideas and thoughts down into a plan so that way you have something to follow as your business grows and gets bigger. I'm also going to be giving you some tips and tricks to start that process today and get it down on paper so that way a month from now you're not still saying, man, I wish I would have. My name is Kelly Higgins, and you're watching Video Thursday. And we're here to help you put the savvy back in your business and helping moms worldwide up their game while still staying creative and fabulous. Okay, so we're talking about business plans. Wah, wah, wah. I know nobody wants to talk about a business plan because it's completely overwhelming and quite frankly, it's kind of boring. Okay, so all jokes aside, they are still really important. And I was in the same boat as you when I first started to write my business plan. I had tried a couple of times to write it, and I just felt completely overwhelmed. And I would sit down, and I wouldn't have any ideas, and I wouldn't know how to say what I was wanting to say, and I didn't even know where to get started. And it was really discouraging. So today I'm going to show you my business plan. And now this is for a couple years ago in my photography business. So stick with me. I haven't actually been working in my photography business now for about a year since I've had my son. But what I did is I found a breakdown of a business plan. It was kind of an outline of what your business plan should look like. So then I took that and once a week I would pick one section out of that outline, and that's when I would tackle that section. It did take me a whole week to write one section, and sometimes those sections weren't very big. So, okay, here we go. This is my binder. This is what I keep all of my business information in. Now, as you can see, we'll go over this in another date, but the very first thing when I open my business notebook are my projection worksheets, which I'm a complete nerd, and I love projection worksheets. But I'll share that with you at another time. I have a lot of them. Okay, here is my business plan. I just have a simple entry page, nothing fancy. Now, no, I never had to use my business plan to get any kind of funding or anything. If I would have had to do that, I probably would have had another professional look at it just to make sure everything that was included. And then also the parts in the business plan that did talk about getting it funded, having loans and stuff like that, I just left out because thankfully I was able to cash flow the complete startup of my business. I wouldn't start a business any other way. Okay, so here's my table of contents, real simple. My executive summary. Now, this took me actually a couple of weeks to write, and it's one of the last things you're going to write. Kind of like when you write a speech, you write your intro last. So, mission statement, description of ownership. I did everything. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it's kind of tedious. But like I even inserted graphs. I did sales forecast and session forecasts. And I got that information out of doing my projection worksheet. So this all kind of does go hand in hand. I was wanting to show you the outline that I used for my business plan. Okay, so another thing I did was in your business plan, you're going to want to research the demographics that you're going to be targeting. So online, there's all kinds of demographics that you can find, but I really liked the zipskinny.com. As you can see at the top, it has the zip code real big, and then it breaks down everything from the age to income, occupation, everything on that one zip code. So it's really pretty cool and great information to include in your business plan. Now, there are sites out there for demographics that you do have to pay for. Just beware that there are free sites, so you really shouldn't have to pay for that kind of stuff, so don't pay for it. Okay, so I got my business plan from the Kansas Small Business Development Center. This is what it looks like. I'm going to hopefully show you what I have highlighted here. So, like every week I would go through and I would pick one to, I know you can't really see that, I would pick one to focus on. It's backwards anyway since it's the camera. But so like a section would be marketing. And I wouldn't do a whole section in a week. I would actually even break it down further and do the mini sections within that section. So the first section under marketing is market research and analysis. And I would read that whole thing, and then that is what I would tackle that week. I will put a link in this blog post so that way you can download the same business plan outline. And then also I'll put my business plan in there as long as you don't judge me too much. But I think is nice to have something that you can reflect on. Please do not copy or use it as your own. You need to do your own work, because by the time you get done, you will just want to read it over and over. I tell you, when I finished my business plan, I felt like I had accomplished a huge feat, and I did read it over and over for a while. And then also, a big tip that I have about a business plan is it's not something that you write and then you forget about, like you stick in a drawer and forget about. You really should review your business plan once a year. And so I always had a plan of doing, I'll review my business plan when I get my taxes done. So when I got my taxes done, I would pull out my business plan and I would review each section and make sure that everything in that is still current. All of those projection worksheets and everything that I had in there, those are going to need to be updated every year, because as your business grows and succeeds and does better, those projection sheets are going to get better and better. So those are also going to need to be updated. If you move, then all your demographics are going to need to be updated as well. That's pretty much it for the business plan. Number one tip to remember is just to take it a section at a time. And also, another tip is if you need help or if you have questions, ask. And the best thing to do is ask somebody in your industry. I know from personal experience that there is a lot of people out there that are very private and they don't want to help because they feel like they're helping their competition. But let me tell you something. There are a lot of people out there that are much more willing to help another person that they don't really see as competition. It's just another peer in their industry. And honestly, that's the attitude to have. And please don't ever forget, when someone does you a favor, to pass that on and pay it forward. So I hope this was a help. If you guys have any questions about business plans, you need any help writing it, or just getting started, anything. If you have a link that you think would be useful when writing your business plan, please let me know. I love to hear from you. If you have any ideas of future Video Thursdays that you would like to see, please send us an email, savingthemompreneur@gmail.com, or just leave us a comment here. And also, don't forget to sign up for our subscription, and we can send you these videos straight to your email, which is awesome, because then you don't have to worry about missing it one week or whatever. We'll just send it straight to you. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Bye.